Hi guys, Dr. Waller here. Today I'm going to do a very cool video about veterans and chiropractic care. Okay, I myself am a veteran. I was a medic in the U.S. Army, National Guard, and this guy here, he's probably served us as a U.S. Marine. So veterans really need chiropractic care. You know, when you join the military, you sign a check up to and including the cost of your life and your body. And many veterans completely destroy themselves in service to our country. And there's the VA, and that's a whole other story, but the VA tries to help people and put them back together and to get them, to where they can function and back to health. However, the VA is really not well equipped to do that from a structural standpoint. They do surgeries, and technically, yes, some VA centers have chiropractors, but I would not say that's the type of chiropractic they need. So the veterans have to, if they're going to get the chiropractic care, largely they have to do that on their own with no help from the VA at all. Okay. The reason why chiropractic is so important and such a crucial part of getting these people back into health is because the physical damage they incur from whether it be just ruck marching, like he was telling me earlier, just the way they had to sleep in weird positions out in the field, to everything else that they do, it damages the structures of the spine and the extremities. And as chiropractors, we're the only ones that really restore motion and function. The surgeons can repair things if they're torn and put them back together, but the functional loss that these guys have, chiropractors are the only ones that do that. And typically what they do is they'll put them through exercises, physical therapy, which has its place, but that's strengthening what's still good on these guys, making it stronger to support the weaknesses. But they're still left with these functional deficits. So a lot of times what I see is that when people get out of the service and they lose their physical conditioning, what happens a lot of times they become sometimes cripples because all these weaknesses and damages that they've been just compensating for come crushing down on them. Okay, so then that's where we come in. We check them from head to toe. We do the x-rays. We see where all the functional issues are. And then with chiropractic care, we restore the motion and function. And that's what can get them back to a quality life that they want. So I'm going to go ahead and check him. He can tell you about his experience in the military, what some things that might have happened to him and what he was dealing with when he came and saw me.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate him walking through some of those things. It was a challenge. We don't really stop in the military to ask how people are feeling. It's troop welfare comes secondary to the mission. So, whenever I was in the field, you were in the field for a week at a time or several days at a time for multiple weeks on end. And whenever you're in country, you don't take the time to really do maintenance. You're trying to get the mission done, and so you kind of block out some of the pain or the discomfort that you're going through. As a result of that, for me, I suffered through back spasms. Sure, I played sports growing up, and I played college football prior to my time in the Marine Corps. But in the Marine Corps, you're still doing physical activity. You're doing McMat. I was on port, in country, underneath helicopters, moving around a bunch of different and various weights at various definitely imbalanced, unbalanced terrain, kind of weird, I would say weird positions to put your body in and then strain to get things done. And I had some dislocated shoulders and separated shoulders and all types of issues whenever I first started to come and see Doc. And I still go through some of those things. I don't take the time to acknowledge how severe some of them are. And it's funny, I'll talk to him about it, and he's like, well, yeah, you probably need to come in here maybe a couple times this week. And I've noticed progressively that things have gotten significantly better. I've had a chronic issue with this, my neck, that has led to spasms and migraines, and you lose your effectiveness at work. And so that's debilitating, as somebody who wants to go out and provide and, kind of kick ass and take names, excuse the language. But so that's just kind of what we do. So.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, there you go. So, what we're going to do is we checked him. He's been a patient for a while now. He's doing good, but his work schedule's pretty tough. It's hard to get in here like he should, but it's all about maintenance because, as much as we would love to, we can't eliminate these problems. Once soft tissue is damaged, there's a weakness for life. So it's kind of like having diabetes. You can manage it really well, and if you manage it well, it may never really bother you too much the rest of your life. But if you don't, these things can usually progressively degenerative, and they just get worse over time, and then that can destroy your quality of life. So let's go ahead and get him adjusted up. So he found the spot in his neck, one in his mid back and one in his low back, and we'll start with the neck here. All right, sit back, sir.
Cool.
And Gonstead, we do everything according to the x-ray, so we know exactly how to adjust things. been a minute. All right, let's get you over here. On your side facing us. This way. All right. Bend this leg a little bit. Okay. This arm back. And that arm on top of that one. Good. Roll toward me just a little. Good. Come on up. Okay, let's go over here.
I remember when I first came in, you're like, okay, let's not adjust that one yet. Just yet.
Yeah, sometimes when things are really, really cute, you have to just kind of pump on them. So,
Yeah.
but in the Gonstead work, we're trained to do that. So, there we go. Great. All right. So, I hope that was helpful. You know, if you or a veteran you know is suffering from a lot of physical ailments, I suggest they seek out a new Gonstead chiropractor because it can only help what they have. So, thanks for tuning in.